back to another episode of the Quick 30 Podcast family. So much to talk about, especially going on with the NFL. But first of all, bro, before we even get into that, man, bro, why you rocking a baby face?
Hey, bro. Hey,
this man got a clean shave, bro. Yo, you got a clean shave.
Hey, listen. You know, changes were needed.
Yo.
And if you're wondering if I like it, I don't. I miss my beard. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You look like a 50-year-old little boy, yo, like a baby, yo.
All right, bro. You know, everybody keeps saying that. I don't think I look that young.
Nah, bro. There's no way you woke up and said, you know what, today I'm gonna go get a clean shave. I'm never in my life getting a clean shave, yo.
Hey, bro, it had to be done. You know, for y'all that seen it, you know, my beard was a little bit patchy on the side. You know, it wasn't looking like Harden's beard like I envisioned it would. So I had to let it go.
Man, we gotta let Zay know this, bro. And Miles is gonna edit this, so he's gonna see it too. My man's rocking a baby face, a clean shave. Oh my gosh, bro. Chill. I'm never getting a clean shave, bro. Ever. Unless I'm 40 or 50 and it's making me look older in a bad way, then I'll chop it off. But for now, I worked hard for this beard right here, and I worked hard for this goatee. It's never going away. Now, there were a lot of notable injuries this week. Some of them included J.J. McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow, and Brock Purdy. What does this mean to each of their teams, and how imperative is it for the rest of the league?
Well, the injuries, they're always tough to deal with, obviously, and especially if you're a starting quarterback and a good starting quarterback. So if Jaden Daniels can't go, Washington's cooked. That's just what it is.
Crime rate goes up in D.C. and PG County.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Jaden Daniels, he's single-handedly, well, no, I'm not going to say single-handedly, but no, I'm going to say single-handedly. He's single-handedly keeping the crime rate low because they always look forward to watching Jaden Daniels play on Sunday. But if he can't go,
hey, man, you got Marcus Mariota. You got Marcus Mariota back there and Josh Johnson.
Yeah, maybe if this was 2015, maybe I'd be worried, but he's way past his prime. He's been past his prime for years now. Marcus Mariota is not going to lead anything. And that offense was never really that good, obviously, to begin with. Jaden Daniels obviously helps a lot when he's playing. And if he's not in there, they have nobody else on the team that can do what he does. So they're going to take a huge hit. The Bengals, they're going to suck. They're gonna be trash.
No, but Jay Brown, last time he played, he won some games for them. He kept them alive. I'm not saying that the Bengals are going to be good and they're going to be great, but don't rule him out.
I'm ruling him out.
He said don't rule him out. He said he sucks.
He had one lucky little run. It's not happening again. He might get a dub against the Vikings though, because obviously J.J. McCarthy, who we're going to talk about, is injured. But even then, like, they're not winning anything else. I ain't gonna lie. He did come in and he did throw a touchdown last week.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's not a bum, bro. You're trying to you shouldn't.
No, he's a bum.
He's not a bum. Do you not remember last year or 2 years ago when Burrow was hurt and he came in and played against the Steelers and T. Higgins got that toe tap on the sideline?
Look,
that corner.
Look,
90% completion percentage. Hey man, Jake Brown isn't a bum. He's not a bum.
You're right. He's trash.
No, he's not trash.
He's trash.
How is he trash if he won games for the Bengals?
Jake Brown will be lucky to have more than 3 wins by the time Burrow comes back.
He won some games for the Bengals. How is he trash?
I mean, congrats to him, but this is a new year. New defense.
Just a new year, new defense, bro.
He's not good. He's not going to lead them. He's not going to, like I said, however long Joe Burrow's out, I think it's going to be like a couple
3
months. I think. 3 months? Yeah. He's not winning more than 3 or 4 games, so. Sorry, Mike.
He's not
No.
You need to listen to me, man. This is the same guy who said Bud was going to win, by the way. You know, I said that.
Oh, my
This guy said Canelo was going to win, so y'all should listen to me.
That's a different sport.
Football, I've been on it too.
I mean, while we're on this topic, you want to talk about who was really on it? You did see Daniel Jones, right? You did see him.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
bro!
You told me. I told you what was gonna happen. He was cooking that Broncos defense. That boy's top 3 in passing yards right now. All right, I'm just saying. But anyway, back on topic. Jake Browning sucks. On to J.J. McCarthy. He was all right when he was playing, so I don't think it would be that much of a difference.
No,
whoever they
I disagree with you on that one.
A word?
Yes, I strongly disagree with you. J.J. McCarthy did not look all right on Sunday night against the Falcons. He looked absolutely horrendous. And part of it is maybe because he's still transitioning from last year to this year, and the Falcons' pass rush was all over him. Their D-line is crazy, so I'll credit him for that. But last week we saw him play the Bears, and he came alive in the second half. This week against the Falcons, he did not come alive, forced fumble, and he threw 2 picks.
No, you're absolutely right.
And the offense was struggling the whole time. There was never a time in the game where you could say the Vikings were going to win this game. They were struggling.
I'm not going to lie.
Couldn't do nothing.
I'm not going to lie. He's played 8 quarters. He's had 7 bad ones, 1 good one. But, I think him playing for the Vikings is going to benefit him. I think now obviously he's injured, so he's going to have to re-pick up in all this stuff when he just got in. That's going to be my main concern with J.J. McCarthy really now is his injury issues, because he missed his entire rookie season, and now he's missing time this year. Hopefully that's not a reoccurring thing, but he also needed to do better in his play. You're right. I said he was all right because of that 1 quarter, but then looking at the grand scheme of things, that offense, they really need to do something. So maybe Mike, maybe a change of quarterback might happen if this man, who's their backup? I'm
Carson Wentz.
Oh. Carson Wentz has done something in this league, though.
So, nah. Come on, bro. Mo, you can't say that with a serious face, man. Especially with a clean-shaved face. You can't tell me Carson Wentz is going to be that guy for the Vikings. I can't.
Look, Carson Wentz is not, he's not the guy. But
exactly, thank you.
Can he play better than 1 quarter of football? I believe he can. So
I have a proposition for you. If Carson Wentz doesn't play good, J.J. McCarthy's injured, and I was bragging about Sam Darnold last year, and he's actually playing pretty good for the Seahawks. Do you still consider Sam Darnold a bum? If he was able to elevate the team, and these quarterbacks may not be able to do that?
Hold on, let me say something. That was a great question, Mike. I ain't gonna lie. That was a great question right there.
Come on. I recook it a little bit, journalism degree, man.
Now that you say that, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to put some respect on Sam Darnold's name.
Thank you.
I might have to put some respect on Sam Darnold's name. Because how he was able to get, 14, 15 wins with this squad last year?
Yeah, and get them to a playoff game.
Oh, my goodness. I'm over here thinking, as soon as Sam Darnold left, I'm about to throw a parade in Minnesota.
Yeah.
But he was the answer.
That's what I'm telling you. I told y'all that. I try to tell you and Zay that.
He's not the answer in the playoffs, though. You'll never
No. But he's a good regular season quarterback. That's what I was trying to prove to y'all.
Yeah, no, I do think one thing I will say, even though Sam Darnold, he's an all right quarterback. I'll give him that. He's an all right quarterback. That's the best he's going to get out of me, though. I will say that I don't think Minnesota should have let him walk. That's
a strong take.
If you get your team to that many wins, there's no reason you should not be back on the team, whether that be a starter or a backup. I'm sorry.
They have faith in J.J. McCarthy. They were mad about the playoff performance, so they say, we're gonna kick you to the curb. We're gonna give the young fella a shot.
I mean, you always want to see your young fellas play, but when you got a team like this that just won that many games, and you're putting in a star, basically a rookie for real. He's basically a rookie. You're putting in basically a rookie quarterback. You obviously want him to grow and develop, but at the same time, you want him to get you some wins. And even though he was able to beat the Bears, we saw what happened to the Bears.
Bears got embarrassed. They got 52 points on them, man.
They got slaughtered. It wasn't even an impressive win either. Like you said, he only had 1 quarter, and it was that 4th quarter. So,
I mean,
Man,
you
know
still
what the
gotta give it
Vikings should
time
do.
though. He's young,
Yeah,
like
for
you said, it's
sure.
basically his rookie year. I gotta give it some time, but yeah, man, Carson Wentz isn't the
From what
guy
we've
for
seen,
them
he's
though.
not been good.
Carson Wentz is not the guy. He's bounced from team to team that I forgot that he was even on the Vikings. He bounced from the Chiefs, the Rams, the Commanders, the Eagles, so many teams. I didn't know he's on the Vikings, so I looked today. I said, "Wow, that's who's gonna be playing." So,
Well, you know, the interesting matchup now is going to be Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz on Sunday, and nobody's looking forward to that. Nobody's looking forward to that.
I think Jake Brown's better than Carson Wentz, though. You gotta put just a little bit of respect on his name.
I mean, I gotta see. We haven't seen Carson Wentz play in a very long time, so I'm not gonna say that. I think Jake Browning's not that good, so
We'll see, man. But I have to go off my injuries. I would say with Jaden Daniels, the same thing as you. Commanders are nothing without him. Even the Commanders fans know that. Everybody around the league knows that. You forgot to mention one injury, Brock Purdy. Mac Jones came in and actually looked a little bit good. He looked impressive, but they were playing the New Orleans Saints. So I gotta see moving forward because anybody could beat up on the Saints. I still don't have faith in Mac Jones because he bounced from team to team too. And if you're a quarterback that's bouncing from team to team, there's a reason why. I would say with Burrow, I'm confident in Jake Browning, like I keep reiterating to you. And the last quarterback I would have to go over is McCarthy. I wasn't impressed with that performance against the Falcons. I don't think Carson Wentz is that guy, and I think it's detrimental for the team that Carson Wentz is playing. I think McCarthy, if you give him a little bit of time, you give him a little, because you gotta remember he got sacked 6 times against the Falcons, man.
yeah, he got beat up.
Yeah, he got beat up, and he's basically a rookie. So if you give him some time, you give him, the O-line blocks just a little bit, I think he has a shot at getting better. Will he be a top guy this year? Probably not, but everything takes time to develop. So I have to go with that.
And you're right. You're absolutely right about Brock Purdy. I didn't mention Brock Purdy. I do think Mac Jones can step in there and do some damage. He's been a starter in this league, and he's been more recent than a lot of other quarterbacks. But he also has the roster around him. All he's got to do is not turn the ball over, and they can just win. So I do think the Niners won't have that far of a drop off. Their offense won't be putting up as many stats, though. But
I think, too, I just had to point one thing out for you about each of these teams. Which team will honestly be the best? Because I was thinking about it for a quick second. The Bengals, without Burrow, Jake Browning, I say he's all right, but the defense is still atrocious. The offensive line is absolutely horrible. That's probably why Joe Burrow honestly got hurt. Excuse me. I know he had the turf toe.
I actually seen this the other day. My bad.
No, you good.
I actually seen this the other day, and Joe Burrow has already been sacked more times than Andrew Luck has.
Gosh dang.
In the same amount of seasons.
Dang.
Joe Burrow's not even done with his 6th season, and he's been sacked more times than
Good
Andrew Luck.
Lord.
Yeah. In 15 less games, he has more sacks than Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck retired for less. But the best team out of these teams, I'm gonna have to say San Francisco. I just think their roster is just too good. I think their defense is good enough to hold teams to low points. All Mac Jones got to do is really put up 21 to 25 points a game, and they basically win the game and not turn the ball over, of course. But yeah, it's definitely not the Commanders. They're probably the last one. They're probably the last team. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. I would have to say the 49ers just because their defense, I think defense still wins games. And if you look at their roster, you look at these teams on paper, the 49ers have the best roster. Defensively, too. Vikings have a pretty good defense, too, but I'm more confident in the 49ers defense than the Vikings because we just saw what Bijan Robinson just did to them.
Yo, Bijan's special, man.
Yeah, he's special, man. He's special. Now, there's a couple of 0-2 teams in the league right now, man. And I want to ask you, from your opinion, which team is going to turn it around?
Well, obviously, I think the Chiefs are going to turn it around because there's no way.
I got so much to say about that. Go ahead. Keep going.
There's no way they're just bad. But what I will say is I don't think that they'll just walk over the Giants. I don't think that.
Put respect on that. Thank you. See the jersey in the back.
I think the Giants are a respectable team. They may be losing, but it's not like they're getting blown out. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, the Washington game, that's not even a blowout. That was really a close game all game.
Yeah, 14-6 at halftime. It wasn't. I told everybody it was not domination.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some respect on the Giants.
Thank you.
I'll put some respect on the Giants, man. Like, I'm not one of those that's just gonna call them trash. If I call them trash, it's solely because you like them. It's not what I think. It's solely because I just gotta hate on your team. I don't like crediting your team at all in any sport. But yeah, I think the Chiefs, they're 0-2. I mean, they shouldn't have lost to the Chargers, but then they lost to the Eagles. So it's like, it's not even that bad. But if they do lose to the Giants, I will be a little bit alarmed. I'm not going to lie. Even though I think the Giants are a solid team, I don't think the Chiefs should be out here losing to the Giants.
Oh.
But, yeah, for sure. For sure, the Chiefs. Every other 0-2 team, I'm just like, I mean, could they bounce back? Yes. But will they? We'll have to see.
I have to disagree with you. The Chiefs will not turn it around. I think they go 0-3.
They're going 0-3?
They're going 0-3 because they playing the G-Men. You know? They're playing my G-Men, so they're going to go 0-3. I'm never going to say that my team is going to lose. But in reality, though, I'm not saying we're going to blow them out. I'm not going to sit up here and put on the front. We're not going to blow them out. We're going to beat them, and it's going to be a tight one. But it's not going to be a blowout, man. The Chiefs, the reason why they don't bounce back, Mo, is because that offense looks terrible without Xavier Worthy and Rashid Rice. They need them. It's not just, I could put them off to the side. We can still get some offense. No. If we're watching the same games I'm watching, they need them desperately. It's absolutely indispensable. With the Chiefs, you saw that drop pass that Travis Kelce had that resulted in a pick against the Eagles?
Yeah.
That's bad offensive football right there. It's a problem, Mo, when your team's rushing leader is Patrick Mahomes for 2 games in a row. No run game going at all.
I'm not going to lie. That is crazy.
That's crazy. He had 66 yards the second game. In the first game, I can't exactly remember, but he had at least 50, 60 because he led the team in rushing. That is absolutely ridiculous to me. You cannot do that. You can't win football games with your quarterback doing that. And I feel like you can even see Patrick Mahomes' body language. He's frustrated on the sideline. His head is down. He's mad. I'll be livid too. Nobody on offense is really helping him. So, I mean, the Chiefs' defense don't look that great. They weren't able to stop the Chargers. The Philly game, Jalen Hurts didn't really throw the ball that much. I mean, he had 100 yards. But they weren't able to stop the run game for Saquon. So, they need to step it up, man. 0-3, I see it coming. And Mahomes hasn't been even 0-2 since high school.
That would be crazy, though. 0-3, the Chiefs?
Look.
No.
I'm gonna tell you another reason, man.
Why?
If Travis Kelce's dropping the ball, the secondary doesn't look that good. The offensive line don't look that good either. What makes you think they're gonna beat us?
Mahomes.
Should have said Mahomes. That's the guy say Mahomes.
Look, I've seen Mahomes do some impeccable things. I won't put anything past that, man. I really won't. But what I will say about the Chiefs, especially against y'all, their secondary really has to hold up because y'all absolutely blurred the Cowboys.
We
450
killed them.
yards.
Killed them.
Man. Wan'Dale Robinson was looking like a wide receiver.
142 yards.
I like Wan'Dale Robinson. I love Wan'Dale Robinson. He's one of the most underappreciated guys in the league. But 142
of them, man.
Ravens game,
142.
I was at the Ravens game and it showed the scoreboard because I wasn't able to watch the game live.
I watched it live.
The scoreboard. It said wide receiver receiving yards leaders. It said Wan'Dale Robinson. My jaw dropped. I said, what is going on with the Cowboys?
That's another story. Their secondary is absolutely atrocious, man.
Chiefs got to lock in for sure.
Yeah, man, the Chiefs can't win like that, bro. You cannot. You cannot. I'm sorry, Mo. I know you're saying that guy is 15. He is. He's earned it. He has my respect. He's revered a lot from me. But I don't see their secondary stopping us. And you know who comes back this week, Mo? Take a guess. Offensive lineman for the Giants.
Oh, my goodness. That y'all really need that. Y'all really need
Andrew
that.
Thomas, man.
Y'all like
Andrew Thomas. And you know what his specialty is? Run blocking. Run blocking. Man, if we could get that run game going, we could get Malik Neighbors catching the ball. We could get Wan'Dale Robinson catching the ball. We get Ballinger catching the ball. I don't see how we don't beat the Chiefs, because if we can run the ball against them, their secondary definitely can't keep up with us for sure. And our defense is not gonna allow Patrick Mahomes to lead the team in rushing. Brian Burns will not allow that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
hey, you know what? I have to put some respect on the Giants. I do think the Giants. This game is big for both the Chiefs and the Giants.
Yeah.
This is a big game because the Giants, they came in obviously with higher expectations than last year, and so far hasn't gotten out to a good start. However, it's not like y'all are playing like the Giants that we know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are close games.
Yeah, it is.
These are close games. First week, your offense wasn't there, but if your offense isn't there first week, you don't got to worry about it. You got the rest of the season. Last week, from what I saw last week, if that is how y'all are coming, y'all are going to be a hard team to beat. Because obviously we got defense. Your defense is not allowing, 40 points that often.
no.
This might be the last time that they allow 40.
And the reason why they allowed 40, and I will give credit to this, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, man, and Jake Ferguson, they tore us up. CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the crew, you're not going to be able to stop them the whole game. Not many secondaries can do that. You see what he did to Philly. You saw that.
I mean,
if George Pickens wasn't getting held against Philly, he would have had way more receptions and yards than what he had.
Oh, yeah. That's what I need, a fantasy player right there. But what I will say is, from what I observed, y'all do need Drew Phillips, that's his name?
Yeah, he got that pick, man.
Hey, Drew Phillips, that man right there, he can play some defense.
Nah, he can.
He was playing defense on CD.
Yeah, he was.
Those catches were on Flaunt and them other guys. They weren't on Drew Phillips, so Drew Phillips definitely, I'm not going to lie, I didn't even know who that dude was.
Man, Drew Phillips, my guy, man. Young cat.
But he's definitely one of y'all studs for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Now, we got to talk about both our teams like we do as usual. What you think about the Ravens' performance against the Browns?
Well, the Ravens' performance against the Browns in the first half, it was looking like a typical Ravens-Browns game. Because, division games are usually pretty close because you obviously know what they're going to do. You know their tendencies. It's just who makes the plays. But that second half, man, we looked dominant. Like, I'm not going to lie, we have the best offense in the league. We have the best offense in the league. We put up 40 last game. We put up 41. Oh, 40. We put up 40 against the Bills, and we put up 41 against the Browns.
But
now, obviously,
Mo,
I get it.
Your 41.
I get it.
Your 41 didn't look that good, though. It was still a dominant performance, but it didn't look that good, though. No.
It didn't look that good?
No.
Oh, nah. Get out of here.
No.
Get out of here.
No.
Derrick Henry did absolutely nothing that game. We put up 41 points. Well, our offense put up 34 points. They put up 34 points. What I will say that we need to do better is, even though we scored a lot of points, we need to get better in that red zone. When we are in the red zone, hey, Ravens, hey, John Harbaugh, I know you listen to this podcast. You love me. You love Mike. All right? Listen, give the ball to Derrick Henry in the red zone. The first red zone we had, it was the second one. Second red zone. We did not give the ball to Derrick Henry not one time, and we went for it on fourth down. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I was at the game.
Yeah.
We were booing. John Harbaugh. It got that bad. We started booing him.
Hey, man.
Like, I never thought we would need to boo as a Ravens fan. But man, that's really the only problem we had. I obviously hope Kyle Van Noy gets healthy. I hope he's able to play. Because if he's not able to play, man, our pass rush, it's not looking the greatest. I mean, we had 3 sacks, but they were really in garbage time for real. We didn't get much pressure on Josh Allen the first week either. So this is what we need to do is adjust, how we can get to the quarterback. But other than that, I'm perfectly fine with the way we play.
I mean, for y'all, the only criticism I have is, it's not really criticism. I credit Lamar to this, and he did a good job on it. You got Tyler Wallace and somebody else, I can't remember exactly.
Oh, Tez Walker.
Yeah, Tez Walker and Tyler Wallace. Both got them some touchdowns. It was really their day, honestly. Zay Flowers didn't really do much. Mark Andrews didn't really do much. Derrick Henry didn't do much.
Get him off the team. Can't wait till Likely comes back.
Yeah, but you gave those other guys, those young bucks, an opportunity to score and to be able to deliver in that game. So that, I credit y'all too. I have a question for you, though.
Yeah.
Was it good that Jair was sidelined? Did he affect the secondary?
As much as it hurts me to say that, we played so well, we didn't even realize, like I knew Jair wasn't playing before the game, but it's almost like we don't need him. Now, I get it. It was the Browns, and the Browns aren't the best. But I do think it was a good thing that we sat Jair, because why have him almost? He's not. He says he's healthy, but he doesn't look healthy.
No, he's not healthy. He's not healthy. No.
I don't think he's healthy. So I think we should just not even trot him out there until he's 100% healthy and he gets the reps in practice. Because we thought we could just throw him out there and he was looking like, man, he was getting cooked left and right, man. I can't.
You know what's funny about this game? Jerry Jeudy was talking so crazy.
Yeah.
And you see how he performed.
Crazy, man.
You see how he performed on Sunday.
He said the secondary presents no challenges. Bro was not getting that. He wasn't really catching it until garbage time. And then in garbage time, he got locked up by TJ Tampa. Yeah, like Jerry Jeudy. I know you watch this too because you be hating.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy, first off, you're my fantasy player, all right? I need you to do better than this, okay? I need you to do way better than this. But second off, don't you ever run your mouth about my Ravens again. If you do, I'm going to see you.
Oh, man.
But that's enough about my Ravens. Mike, we need to talk about your Giants. What happened in that game and why did y'all not win?
See, a lot of people hit my phone, and I did make a reel about it, and they expected me to be apoplectic about the situation at hand. And I really wasn't. Because it was a drastic improvement from week 1. Like, we played so bad week 1 against the Commanders offensively that it galvanized us to play better against the Cowboys. Man, I know the run game isn't that good, but I just told you in the last segment, Andrew Thomas is back against the Chiefs. That could change things. I think if we put Scatterbull, he is ferocious. That's an aggressive running back, man. I really want him starting and Tyrone Tracy being number 2. It's a different story, though.
That's my birthday twin right there. Tyrone Tracy for life.
Hey, that's a different story, though. But the way we were able to be so cohesive, the way we were able to deliver in the crunch time to get the game in the overtime. Shout out to Russell Wilson for that ball against Malik Neighbors. Hey, Mo, you know they was cheating because they didn't call PI. Malik Neighbors couldn't even see the ball. He said, still called it.
Hey,
hand on the face mask.
They still treat Malik Neighbors like he's not the receiver that he is. He doesn't get as many calls as he should, and I will say that.
Yeah, like if he didn't catch that, were y'all gonna call a flag? The man couldn't even see his whole hand was on his face mask. And Trayvon Diggs, that's who y'all decided to pay about 2-3 years ago. You ain't pay Micah Parsons. That's Dallas' problem, not mine.
Hey, chill. That's Moco product.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
Dallas' problem, not mine. But if you look at everything that I said, yes, the run game needs to get better for us to win big games, and it can be. But when we're able to throw the ball, like, Mo, you don't know. As a fan, I have never seen us play that well throwing the ball in the air since probably Eli Manning maybe 10 years ago, man. I haven't seen it.
That's crazy.
They said Russell Wilson was the first quarterback in Giants history to pass for over 250 yards in the first half. And he delivered. He was sitting back there, calm. You saw all the seam routes he was getting, all the time that he was getting. You give Russell Wilson some time, he does Russell Wilson things. He launches the ball, he gets the ball to Malik Neighbors. When Malik Neighbors gets the ball,
man,
good things happen. Good things happen for a football team when you give it to the generational talent. When Wardell Robinson is out there helping him, hey Mo, didn't I say that last video?
Yeah.
Didn't I say when Wardell Robinson could help him out, we could have won that game. I know Russell Wilson threw the pick at the end, but I'm looking at all the improvement. I'm looking at the time that he had to throw the ball. I'm looking at, even though the secondary gave up all them points, they played CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, man. Not an excuse.
Yeah, that's a hard duo.
But, if Philly if Philly couldn't stop it and Philly couldn't stop their run, and Philly has a defense like that, I'm not too mad about it. I'm good with the improvement. I'm good with what I saw. Now, when we play the Chiefs, we need to perform like that and run the ball better. And then I'll be good. I'm happy with my team. I'm happy with an 0-2 team because of the drastic improvement I saw.
Yeah, I will say, when the Giants usually go 0-2, Mike is usually very pitiful. He's like, oh, the season's over. We're not winning nothing. But now, you can just look at Mike right now, and he got that smile on his face. This man absolutely is loving what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
That's honestly what you like to see. Even though your team could be 0-2, not all 0-2s are created equal. Like, the Bears 0-2 is not the Giants.
It's not the Giants. No. It's not
the Giants 0-2. It is night and day. And if I were Mike, I agree. Like, I like all you want to see is improvement. If you're gonna lose, you better go out swinging. The Cowboys everybody, even my friends that are Cowboys fans, they were all like, "Oh my goodness, we might lose to the Giants for the first time since whenever." But hey, next time the Cowboys and Giants play, don't be shocked if the Giants come out on top.
Yeah, man. I'm a
believer, Mike. I'm a believer now.
All right, thank you.
It's taking y'all 2 weeks, but you know what, Mike? You know what? Y'all are beating the Chiefs.
Thank you. The Chiefs are gonna go 0-3. Thank you.
I see it, Mike. I see the vision.
Thank you. You see the vision, right? We see it. We're right here with it, man. But with my Giants, the only thing is keep giving Malik Neighbors the ball, and Wardell Robinson keep showing up. Bellinger keeps showing up. Give Russell Wilson some time, and I'm good. And I love Drew Phillips too, and Tyler Nubin. I love the way that they played, and I'm always confident when we have Brian Burns leading our defense and Bobby Okereke. So this is a good 0-2. I still got the smile on my face because I'm confident. Watch when we beat the Chiefs. When we beat the Chiefs, y'all gonna get tired of me. Y'all gonna get tired of me, man.
Now you should talk your stuff, man. Like
what Malik Neighbors is gonna do to Trent McDuffie is gonna be criminal.
Oh, criminal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm down with that. I'm down. I like Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors is really the only reason why I really like the Giants. I'm not even gonna lie. Like Malik Neighbors, that man is just different.
He's different, man.
He's athletically gifted. He can high point the ball with the best of them, and he's fast enough to go get you a touchdown. So, the Giants, y'all all right with me?
That's all I love to hear, man. All I love to hear. I think, and I'm gonna leave this off on just one last note. I think Russell Wilson heard all the noise that Jackson Dart could potentially take his spot. So he said, you know what? I got to improve. I can't play like how I did week 1. Even though, the offensive line wasn't the best. I was missing some throws. He said, nah, I'm going to talk to them. Brian Dable going to talk to them. And we going to make some plays. And I'm proud of him for that. Now, I wasn't going to bring this up, but you had me thinking. And You know I love the Texans. They're not my team, but I love C.J. Stroud and his play.
Yeah.
I actually am a little apprehensive going forward with them because I hate to admit this. I really do. I'm only going to say this one time. I'm not going to say it again. But the Colts are actually good. I didn't think they were going to beat the Broncos. Jonathan Taylor had a field day, man.
Come on. Come on now. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, Russell Wilson's doing his thing with the Giants. But previous to that, it's really hard to do well with the Giants. So that's why I got to give Russell Wilson his props. I definitely was hating on Russell Wilson, too, coming into the season. But Daniel Jones ain't never looked like that, though. He ain't never looked like what Russell Wilson just did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man, I'm a little apprehensive. The only reason I'm apprehensive is because the Texans D-line, I said D-line, excuse me, O-line, it might be right up there with the Bengals. I'm watching Monday Night Football, and I'm saying to myself, I feel so bad for C.J. Stroud because he has no time to throw the ball. His O-line is as worse as last year. I said it's worse.
Yeah, it's almost like there's no difference.
There's no difference. There's none. And I thought it was going to be a difference, but there's none. So, shout out to them. I hope C.J. Stroud can turn it around from that 0-2 record. But my question for you is, out of all the teams, balling out, who are you most impressed with?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really impressed with the Buccaneers, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's sneaky. I didn't know you was gonna say that.
Yeah, like they've played in 2 close games and they came out on top both games. Like that shows a team.
Hey, they should not beat the Falcons. They should not beat the Falcons. But I'll let that go.
A win's a win.
A win's a win.
But if he were to hit the field goal, it was gonna go to overtime, right?
True.
So either way, they wouldn't have lost off that field goal. So I just think that, that team is just so resilient. And obviously, their team is reflective of Baker Mayfield. He's always been resilient. Even when people counted him out. Like, I remember last year when Zay was like, Baker Mayfield is going to be a top 10 quarterback.
When he said that, I laughed at him.
We laughed at him.
I laughed.
But now this is like a real thing. Like, Baker Mayfield just always finds a way to get it done, even in the clutch. There's plenty of times. Every stop he's been to, besides maybe the Panthers, every other stop, he's gotten a game-winning drive in. He got the game-winning drive first game for the Rams. First 2 games this year, he's got game-winning drives. Baker Mayfield is just one of the most clutch quarterbacks in the league, and we just got to accept it. Now my next team that I'm impressed by, said it last week. I'm gonna say it again.
Oh my God.
The Colts.
Oh my
The Colts. Now, as I said last week, y'all know I'm a huge Daniel Jones fan. Shout out to the Blue Devils. But they just beat the Broncos. Now the Broncos, I get their offense isn't the greatest right now. Cortland Sutton only had 1 catch for 6 yards.
I'll take part of that's on Bo Nix though, bro. I don't think it's on paper. I think it's a Bo Nix problem because he did throw a pick against them too. A crucial one at that.
Once Bo Nix heats up, the Broncos will be good. But their defense, they have studs everywhere. They have Patrick Surtain. They got Greenlaw. They got Hufanga back there. They got all these players.
Benito too,
whatever
man.
His name is, Benito or whatever. All these players. And Danny Jones went and just bodied them. He just absolutely bodied them. And I don't know, the Colts could high-key sneak in the playoffs. They can sneak in there. I'm just saying. I know it's early, Mike.
I know
it's early, Mike. But do not let the Colts get into the playoffs.
Oh, I'm not going to hear the end of it.
You're not going to hear the end of it. Nobody will. As a matter of fact, I'll make a reel every single day about why I love Danny Jones. No Diddy.
Now with the Texans though, man, I think they can be resilient and come back. The reason why I'm saying that is because, man, their defense is so good that if the offensive line can just improve just a little bit, I have faith in them that they can bounce back from this. I know we were talking about that last segment, but I'm bringing this up now because if they can win the division, the Colts will not get into the playoffs. I never thought the Colts would be this good, though. I never did, but I mean, when you have Stingley back there, he locked up Mike Evans, only 5 receptions for 50-something yards. You have Petrie back there, one of the greatest nickelbacks in the game right now. You got Kamari Lassiter. You got all these people back there. Kalen Bullock. Their defense is so impressive that it can say, you know what, we can stop some teams. They slowed down the Rams in the first week, and the Rams put up 31 against the Titans. So they could turn around, and I hope the Colts don't go to the playoffs. I'm a hater.
I'm just saying, Mike. Don't let it happen, Mike.
But for me, my teams that I'm most impressed with, plural, because it's 2 of them. Number 1 is my New York Giants, of course. Even though we're 0-2, we just went over it. I'm happy with us. Offensively, I haven't seen us have this much firepower in so long. Number 2, I know you're going to hate this one. Oh, boy, I know you're going to hate this one. Right now, Mo, at this present moment in time, if we were to end the season right now, Justin Herbert's the MVP right now. Justin Herbert is playing some immaculate football right now. First 2 weeks.
Unbelievable.
You said what?
That is unbelievable.
Who's playing better than Justin Herbert?
Look.
Who's playing better than Justin Herbert right now?
I get it. But I am not hearing that. MVP?
He's MVP. If the season ended right now, Mo, he's the best player in the NFL right now.
Wow.
Who is playing better than Justin Herbert?
Look, I get that's a very valid point. That is a very valid point. But I'm not going to listen to that point. All right? And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. The Chargers, have they had some good wins?
This is a new and improved team, though. They look completely different from the years prior.
You're absolutely right. They got Quentin Johnson catching the ball.
Yeah, he caught a 60-yard bomb or 50-yard bomb last night.
Like, hold on. First of all, we need to talk about this. When did Quentin Johnson get like that?
Justin Herbert, man. Justin Herbert, you make it better.
Oh my goodness!
You know how good Justin Herbert is. Justin Herbert's so good. What did Keenan Allen do on the Bears last year? He came to the Chargers, and this man turning up. I seen that little, Justin Herbert got out the pocket. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that was in your arsenal. He gets out the pocket on the run, throws a underthrow, man, right on the money to Keenan Allen in the corner of the end zone, and I'm like,
look,
I see Justin Herbert running the ball. I see him making smart reads. I see Justin Herbert getting some yards with his legs. I see him not turning the ball over. Hey, Mo.
Look.
They might actually win their division over the Chiefs. I'm just saying.
Justin Herbert is, I'm not going to lie, he's one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the league. All right, but he's overrated for other reasons. He's playing well. I'm not going to say he's overrated right now. I just think he's overrated due to the fact that he has 0 playoff anything, and we just talk about this man like he's Lamar Jackson or something.
No, I'm not saying that he's that, he's been that guy for years. I'm just saying at this moment right now, he's the top guy, and they can make the playoffs.
They can make the playoffs.
And win not even just make the playoffs, they could win the division.
I do think if the Chiefs lose against y'all, I do think the Chargers will win the division. So that's not crazy. Either them or the Broncos. Going 0-3 is crazy, nuts, and it's really hard to win the division at that rate, no matter who you are. But you know what, Mike? I'll give that to you. I'll give it to you. I don't got anybody playing better than Justin Herbert. I have to put my bias to the side sometimes. I have to put it to the side sometimes. So I'm going to put it to the side this time.
Hey, you've been agreeing with me a lot on these takes, man.
Look. We're not going to speak of this. This is a very rare occasion where I will willingly put my bias aside and agree with you. I don't like agreeing with for all y'all that y'all watch us. Me and Mike don't agree on anything because Mike is terrible at picking things. But anyway, we don't agree on anything. But today, Mike's cooking.
I'm cooking in the takes. I'm cooking.
I just gotta accept it.
Yeah, man. But We are on the road. We just need I think maybe 5 more followers.
Three. We need three more followers on TikTok.
3 more followers on TikTok to get to 2K. But right there, man. We know that y'all loving us. We love the support, the appreciation, and everything. We have so much gratitude for it, man. But get us, we said 2K. Get us to 10K on TikTok. Get us to 1K on YouTube. Get us to 1K on Instagram. And let us know what subjects y'all want us to keep talking about, man. You got anything to say to the people, Mo?
Like Mike said, please get us to our subscriber/following goal. We be seeing y'all be viewing our YouTube stuff, but y'all ain't following. Come on, man. What's the point? What's up with that? If you like the content, the content, if you like the content, following is free. Subscribing is free. Yeah. We're not asking you for money. We just asking for a little bit of support.
Yeah, show a little
like
love.
Mike said, man, get us to 10K on TikTok. We need that. Like, we be seeing y'all be. That's what I'm saying, Mike. You know what? I have a problem with some of y'all. Y'all watch our